This is what I have to do because we don't have Apple Car and Android CarPlay in the Lexus GS350 2020. And this is an F Sport. But anyway, so I'm playing my phone to watch a YouTube movie and it's connected to the car, right? So that's what I have to do. But anyway, right? So as I was putting gas in the car, this nice Chrysler 300 black, it looked like it had black interior, but it was blacked out, and it looks nice on the outside, but the inside, cheap materials, cheap feeling and cheap looking materials on the interior. And that goes back to what I was saying before, how when you look at the inside of a Lexus, the materials, soft touch, nice to look at, premium components, just all around a nice look and a nice feel to be in this car for hours on end. When you're in traffic, just looking around the cabin of this car is and touching buttons and things like that, it gives you a sense of pride that you own something, a piece of luxury. And it's like when I drive this car, I'm like, I feel like I'm in first class each time I drive this car. I feel like I'm flying in first class. And if you're gonna spend that kind of money on a vehicle, I think that's the feeling you should get each time you drive it. A feeling of being in first class, because you work hard for your money and you want the best for your dollar. And it's like, I see these cars. You have what do you call it? You have the Hellcats, you have the Scat Packs. Nice looking on the outside, performance wise. They seem really nice. But then when you get inside, the material, the plastics are cheap. The feel is cheap. It's like maybe it was a cost saving thing when they designed those cars. They put a lot of money into the performance of the car and didn't have enough money for the interior to, make it nice inside. I don't know. But every time I get behind the wheel of this car, from the outside in, I feel like I'm driving something special, and it feels luxurious each and every time. So that's why I knew that I wasn't going to lease this car. I knew I was going to buy this car and keep it for years and years, because number one, it's reliable, and number two, I don't get tired of driving it, because each time I get in it, it's a great experience. I think that a lot of times when you want to get out of a car and get into another car, it's because you become dissatisfied with your purchase. So, but a lot of people have different reasons as to why they buy a car for different reasons. My reason was, I love the reliability of this car. I love the reliability of Lexus, period. Lexus has a proven track record of reliability with their vehicles, and the interiors and the interior and the outer and I can't even talk right now. The exterior and the interior is equally matched when it comes to looks and quality. Just a really nice car. So for me, it was a no-brainer. Once I got this car, I wasn't gonna lease it. I did lease a car before, but I knew I wasn't gonna lease this car. So when it came up, when I was able to find it and I looked at it, I was like, yeah, this is mine. And I grabbed it up. So yeah, the drawbacks to this car, or the things I don't like about this car, and it bothers me, but not enough for me to get rid of it or anything like that. The automatic start. I don't know who was designing it when they thought about putting that in the car, but they messed it up. They really did, because how the range, you gotta almost be up on the car in order for it to automatic start. The range is weak, and then it's like if you wanted to sit in the car while it warms up, you can't, because the minute you unlock it, touch it, it shuts off. The engine shuts off. So it kind of sucks. Especially in the wintertime, you definitely want that feature to be upgraded to a little bit better than what it is. And then the Apple CarPlay. This car is a 2020. It's not like the technology wasn't there. It was there. They just chose not to put it in. They chose to leave it out. So now it's like I have to Bluetooth my phone and connect it to the car in order for me to watch any YouTube videos, and I have to do it through my phone. Now there's a screen out there that I could purchase for like $700. So it would require removing the factory screen that's in it and basically replacing it with a touch screen. Everything that this car should have came with when I purchased it, it's like you got to get an aftermarket part installed in this car to give you the capability of touchscreen. Yeah, the capability of touchscreen and YouTube videos and all that. Even the DVD player in this, it's like, listen to this, right? So if you put a DVD movie in, you can't watch it because it's a safety feature. And in order to, I guess, disable the safety feature, you have to pay a shop like hundreds of dollars just for them to disable it, because it requires some, I don't know, some external components or whatever. The way he explained it to me, it's not just like a snip wire or flip of a switch or anything like that. It's pretty intricate in order to trick the system in allowing the DVD to play while you drive, right? So I was like, I'm not doing that. And then if, let's just say I'm basically waiting for something, or if I got to sit in the car for long periods of time, I have to put the car in park, right? So I have to and this is not it, right? Putting the car in park is not going to allow you to play a DVD movie. You have to put the car in park. You have to put the the automatic brake on, and something else. It's like you got to do all these backflips just to watch a movie while you sit in your car as it's parked. Because the safety feature, okay, you don't want me watching a movie while I'm driving or whatever. So why is it that when I put it in park, that's not enough? I got to put it in park, put the emergency brake on, put the automatic brake on. I got to do all these things just to watch a movie? I mean, like, come on, this is out of control. And it's like, because this car is so new, I don't want to have somebody ripping panels out, breaking tabs, just to install something that's aftermarket in this car and maybe screw up the wiring or something like that, or the electrical. Yeah. The only reason why I did it to the 08 was because it's an older car. I had it for a while, and I was like, I think it's about time that somebody could screw with it and, whatever. Now, what I should do is put an automatic start in that car because winter's about to come. Because right now we're in fall in New York City, and the winters here could be pretty bad as far as the chill factor and the snow and everything like that. So it would be nice to be able to automatically start the car and let it warm up before I get in it. So I may invest in the automatic start on the white car, but I already said that I wasn't going to invest any more money in that car because at some point I might want to sell it, and so it depends. It really depends, but um, yeah, to put an automatic start in the white car, the '08, and not upgrade this automatic start, it's like I'm teetering before I'm teetering between the two cars. Do an automatic start, upgrade the automatic start in this car, or just do it to the white car and hold on to it for a little bit longer. I don't know. But yeah, I just think that for the amount of money that this car is going for, and everything that they did to this car to make it really attractive, the things that they did to it, they fell short on the automatic start. They're gonna put an automatic start in it, but it's like the range sucks and whatever. And then the DVD player, it's like I'll sit in the car and I prefer going on my phone and watching YouTube videos over watching a DVD movie, which what I would love to watch a DVD movie, but it's too much of a hassle. You got to put it in park, put the brake on. You got to do this, you got to do that just to sit in the car and watch a movie. Not worth it, man. It's not worth the trouble to me. So I'm about to put some air in the tires because the indicators are telling me that the tire pressures are a little bit low. So I come to Mavis and they got this free air pump with the readout, which makes it a whole lot easier for me to put the proper amount of pressure in the tires, which is real smooth. I like it like that. I'm fucking bored to death. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I was just thinking about that Chrysler 300, and it looks nice on the outside, but the interior and the just the it's wild that some of these cars that look really, really nice on the outside got shitty interiors, shitty materials, and it's just whack. I never understood that, and that was my main thing. If I'm going to get a car that looks nice on the outside, it has to be equally attractive on the inside, and this car have it. From the stitching to the buttons, the touch buttons, the features of this car, the safety features. I mean, there's a lot of things like with this with the AC, which is automatic. It's like you can set it to a temperature, and once the cabin reaches that temperature, it'll cut off and it'll cut on to reach that temperature. And what I found out recently, and I had this car a year now, and what I found out recently is that the heated seats are automatic, meaning it's like if let's say you was you had it on AC, you had the AC on, and you converted the AC over to heat, the seats will automatically transfer from cooling seats to heated seats, which is super. I love that feature. That is so cool. Super cool. I didn't know that you could do that. So that's a feature that I like about, the seat controls as far as the heat and the cool seats. Real cool. So I'm pumping AC through the AC, and it's kind of hot. No, what am I saying? So I want some heat and I had the AC on, so I convert the AC to heat, and the seats get hot. I don't even have to adjust the the seats to heated seats. Super hot, super hot. But yeah, that's my thoughts about what I was feeling when I was gassing up the car and I saw that 300. So to the next video.